as defensive coordinator? How do you feel like you grow in this first year?
Well, even today, even this morning, just on a path of a constant improvement, of trying to get better at what I do. And, our defensive staff has been a strong staff this season of, I think, keeping to those same goals where we can challenge our players every day and try to continue a constant growth of improvement, really, overall.
You said before the season, the play calling, obviously that was a new thing for you. Where have you come in that part?
It'd be the same thing, just trying to get better at what I do every day. I think in the way we practice, the way we prepare, and that demand that we put on the coaches and the players, we're an environment to be able to do that.
What is it about Nick's coaching structure that allows assistants to step into coordinator roles immediately and have success?
Well, I think, there's a lot of things that go into that, but overall just his consistency, of the constant demand, the constant attention to detail, the focus on preparation, what goes into this thing, not just in the body of the week or in the season, but just the entire, season, the entire year, really, of all the different ways we approach our preparation.
How much of that confidence did you give you in terms of letting you add your own wrinkles and different things?
Well, I mean, we, at the end of the day, we're gonna stay within the body of Coach Saban's defense. That's had a lot of success over the years, long before I ever came here or any other coach has been here. So I think it's a matter of as a staff planning and preparing, doing everything we can from an individual standpoint to put it all together to have collective success.
What is Saban significant to this defense after getting benched and sort of coming back on his favorite?
I don't know if I'd ever consider him as far as being benched. He's always been somebody that's, we've asked to play that role at the cornerback position no matter what, whether he's starting the game or rotating within the game. So, he's been somebody that has continued to grow both mentally, and within the body of his position. It's been awesome to see, also his hunger to prepare. And I think that's been something that's, he's gotten more consistent at, is the preparation side of things and not just depending on his, athleticism or talent.
Even with the talent you have on your side of the ball, in this era where, every point record seems like it's going down, how difficult is it to be a coordinator on your side of the ball right now with everybody spreading out, so many teams scoring 40, 50 a game? It just seems almost like a thankless job in a lot of respects.
Well, it's it's opportunity for us. I think it's awesome. I think it's also, we're seeing so much new offense consistently. So it's something, it's exciting for myself and I think for our defensive staff and Coach Saban to be able to, do our best to adapt, to what you see every week and from the high tempo and the different variations you get from these offenses that have done such a great job, such as Oklahoma. So really it's an opportunity for us to do our best, and sometimes we're able to slow those offenses down and sometimes we're not. And when we're not, we got to learn from those and adjust and get better from those experiences.
I think the proliferation of the spread, in addition to, I guess people say targeting, has impacted the way that people can play defense, or certainly other rules that have been geared towards that side of the ball. I think it's become harder than ever to coach a defense now. It's more slanted towards the offense this sport than ever.
Well, it seems that way. I'm not sure. I've been doing this, for 13 seasons as far as coaching, and there's been a huge difference from when I started to now, to make it seems more challenging, not just from the tempo, but all the different variations you see, and, within it. The challenge now is not so much, the fundamentals, the technique, the things you want to work on, with your players to personally improve. Now you have to spend so much time in the adjustments within all the coverages, all the concepts you have on defense to adjust on all the multiple variations that they provide. in your body at the week of preparation. And then, of course, we have to stick within the body of the regulations of how much time we can spend with our players. So it makes it really challenging to have to prepare for so much in such a short body of time with, of course, young men that are, in pursuit of their degree and going to class every day and, all the other different things that come with college lifestyle.
Just 13 years ago, I mean, obviously you look at sport first, but maybe you think of the box score 13 years ago, you looked at total yards, whatever. What's your metric now for success, considering the fact that you need to kind of rejigger how you look at it?
Yeah, we're going to still stay to the standard of Coach Saban and the Alabama defense as best possible. So we're going to do everything we can not to adjust those standards. And so practice a certain way, prepare the certain way, and throughout the body of the season, again, we've had those opportunities where we've been able to answer to that standard at times and be able to shut out some offenses, and at times, do some things that we could have done a lot better and improve and learn from those. So we're not going to adjust our standards here based off of what the offense is doing and the wave of offenses this day. Try to do our best to stay within that tradition, and all the great coaches and great players before us that have came at Alabama do our best to operate to that standard. Well, I mean, recruiting's like anything else. Myself and us as a staff, we're going to try to do our best to be the best at it, no matter what we're doing. So to me, it's another aspect of the job that we just got to approach with a relentless pursuit and attack and preparation and everything that goes into it. So, trying to do my best as far as not, stray away from the necessities of recruiting and creating and sustaining great relationships with young men and their families, as we prepare and go into all these games as well.
Do you look at it more from a holistic approach, like for the entire defense? I mean, or do you look at it as, again, the same positions that you?
Yeah, we're gonna start geographically at first, just being responsible for areas. So it all starts there to do a good job in your area. But of course, as a defense too, try to figure out what our needs are. Most importantly, with our needs when it comes to graduation, guys perhaps leaving early in the NFL, and doing our best then to repair those individuals that are coming in to replace those guys that are leaving.
Yeah, but you specifically, your perspective, has it changed, like as far as like the scope of what you're looking for? Like, I mean,
not so much. We're going to go try to recruit the very best players in the country, at each position. So, not so much. We're great players. Make the scheme and make you a better coach. So if we can, have a good combination of great coaching with great players, then we got a chance for success.
Coach, takeaway, obviously you have to stop him, but how exciting is Kyler Murray to watch?
Yeah, he's a not so exciting for my sake. He's a really good player. He's really versatile. Obviously, you need to be versatile, to have the success that he's had this season. So he can hurt you in all different aspects of the game. He does a nice job of being a general of their offense and really running a very well-balanced offense that we're doing our best to prepare for.
We're seeing with Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson, these two sport guys, that they're able to do more with their arm, with their legs. Do you see that with Kyler, especially given that he's probably headed to baseball?
Well, I think it goes back to when you're recruiting a young man at an early age. I mean, we love seeing a guy that has that versatility, that plays multiple sports, that has the athleticism and hand-eye coordination and the things that it takes to do multiple sports and do well at them. So, I definitely think that carries over to football as far as his ability to see things develop and to be accurate with the ball, and to, of course, hurt you with his legs, at any point as well.
How much does it help having Pete Golding on the staff, and what does he offer to the participants?
Yeah, Pete's been an awesome addition for us. Work side by side with him every day, just like the other staff members, and he's just been someone great to work with and someone that's very knowledgeable, does a great job, very organized, does a great job in preparation, and I'm thankful to have him part of the staff.